What's going on, YouTube? It's Merc here. I'm going to do a quick 3-minute breakdown of what delta hedging is and why it occurs. So whenever you see a stock with a major move intraday from a low implied volatility state, like AMC for today, you can assume that it will cause the market makers who sell options to delta hedge. What this means is they're trying to stay delta neutral. So all the calls that just ended up in the money need shares as collateral to be bought for them. So what they'll do is they'll short it right towards the end of the day, and then they'll buy the shares in PM, and it'll usually result in a gap up the next day. This is super interesting on AMC specifically because it's going into a Friday from a very low implied volatility state for the stock. So that is a quick breakdown of delta hedging. It's about as quick as I think I could make it. Now, why did I enter this call today? I entered the call because I've been watching AMC pretty closely. I thought we would bounce off of the 61.8 retrace, which was 38.33. We actually didn't. We came all the way down to 33.74, which is way oversold. So what I was watching then was for a confirmation with some volume to break over this 34.92 resistance, which you saw hold up for 2 candles on a 15-minute chart here, and then the third we saw a volume a spike over it, and then the fourth we saw a confirmation. So we entered right here, and then within an hour we had 1,000% play. It's pretty good. You gotta love it. So there you go. That is my 2-minute breakdown of what delta hedging is, and why it occurs. So to iterate, large move from a low implied volatility state. The market makers are not hedged for the calls that are now in the money and they're expiring for X many weeks, right? So for this one, they needed to buy shares to hedge for all of these calls that are now substantially in the money. We bought the 36 call at 85 cents a contract. I'm sorry, at 44 cents a contract. It went all the way up to $5 a contract, right? Because the stock went to 42. When that happened, right now, every single call that's under this closing mark of 38.06 needs to be bought, right, to hedge for. They need to buy a certain number of shares. So what that turns into is they wait for Robinhood to turn off, which is 6 p.m., and then they'll start buying the shares to hedge the stock back, to delta hedge for the calls that are now in the money. All right, that is a 3-minute breakdown. Gave you a quick rundown of why we found the trade, which is 1,000%, and why the delta hedging occurred. And I'm cutting it out here at 3 minutes